Hey, JulesBlessedVegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So I was saying, can you find the blessing in all things? Can you find God in all things? And it can be very difficult to do. And it seems to me that every time I'm praising God and spending extra time with Him, something bad is about to happen. I hate the idea of that, but these are some examples. So I was at work one night and I was at the sink doing the dishes, and I was thanking God so much for finally being free of pain. I've had so much physical pain in my life, it's insane. Sina, can you please stop? Please stop for a moment. Please stop. Thank you. And so I had total pain so many times in my life, and at this moment I was free of pain. So I said, Father, thank you for this moment. You're so amazing. As I'm saying it, there's a rumbling in the background, which of course I'm not noticing as I'm praising God. And all of a sudden the industrial dishwasher malfunctions. 240-degree water comes shooting out all over the back of my legs. My pants melted to my legs. I'm not kidding you. I dropped to the floor. I'm climbing underneath this dishwasher, like the belt that's carrying the dishes, to get out of the way of the shooting water. And I had to be hospitalized. I had severe second and third degree burns. It was the worst pain I've ever had to date, I'd have to say, because I've certainly had a lot of pain. And I was just like, really? I mean, did I have to remember in that moment how blessed I was for the next moment, which was going to be horrific and was for several months? And by God's grace, my skin did start to bloom before they had to graft, which was such a blessing. But I, of course, had to drop out of school for that semester, and my whole life changed in many ways. And then I was thinking, another time, even today, which is why this even came up, I ended up getting paid early because, I haven't been paid all summer. I was finally going to get paid on September 1st, but it was a weekend, then it's a holiday, and finally on the 3rd, I guess, is Tuesday. So I knew I wasn't going to get paid, but for some reason, my bank honored the pre-draft from my school site, and I got paid. And not only did I get paid, but apparently in turning in all of my schooling and who even knows what else, I got more. Well, I actually messed up though too. I forgot to put 0. And so under putting exempt, they didn't take out taxes, which again, I'm going to just see as grace, because God knew we were in such a tough time right now that I needed the difference. But I just went and resolved it for the next paycheck, because no way can I afford to be exempt. Anyway, so I'm thinking of all the blessings, and oh my gosh, Father, you just eased our burden. I mean, if you guys have been watching me at all, you know that my animals have been injured, that, people have been sick, everything. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Father, you are so good to me. Thank you. So I call my husband and said, hon, it's payday. Are we going to go out? There's this place where I can get an amazing salad. And he's like, absolutely. Call me when you get close. Just when I'm about to call to say I got close, and I'm praising God the whole way, praying, he calls me first and says, hon, come home. I just got in an accident. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And it's like a fender bender of some sort. He had to call the police. I came around the corner. I saw some car. I mean, everyone is physically okay, but the car kind of folded because my husband has a 3500 a Ford F-350, which is like a heavy-duty 1-ton truck. And this was a piece of tinfoil of a car. I still don't know the story. I don't know whose fault it was. I don't know anything. I just know that little bit of extra money, by all accounts, will be gone at the very least to deal with insurance, etc. So it's like, okay, now do I just say, well, thanks a lot, Father, that wasn't a blessing? Or do I say, wow, Lord, thank you for giving us the difference, which is going to help pay for this accident? That's what I mean. And it happens all the time. It's the half empty, half full cup idea. A lot of times, various people, I won't be specific, in my life will say, well, that was terrible. I can't believe la la la. And I tend to have the grace to say, Yeah, we didn't get to spend the money on what we wanted, but aren't we blessed that we had the money? And that's kind of how God rolls with me, and biblically, right? It's not that I ever have extra per se, but I always have enough. So I'm rejoicing in that. But right now, I've got to get out and see what happened with my husband because I don't have the whole story. So prayers welcome on that. I will get back to you. But I wanted to do my video so I can give him my undivided attention. He's still in physical pain from where he fell off that darn truck just at the beginning of the week, right? It is not a good time for him. And though it's his situation, I am most certainly affected by it. So, as always, my friends, like if you like, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know how you're doing and if you can relate to God pointing out the blessings before the trauma. And until we talk again, know that you're blessed.